So you are a South African or you're just a general person and you want to buy crypto coins. So I only focus mainly on like 3 coins. I obviously look at the other ones. I mean, I have some Doge, you know, the Doge coin, yeah, just playing around with that, so be honest. Okay, but the main ones I look at is Bitcoin, obviously, Ethereum, and Litecoin. I also dabbled a bit in Ripple, and then there was a little bit of drama. I'm still keeping a watchful eye on it, but yes, so those ones are the main ones I'm looking at. So now, South Africa, where do you buy it? Okay, anywhere else in the world, you probably have easy access to it, but okay, so I'll give you both. So in South Africa, I use Luno, which is a great company. And also the great thing about Luno is, you know, it's secure because it's in 3 countries. It's in Amsterdam, South Africa, and Australia. Okay. It's also partly owned by Naspers, which is a huge company. So, you know, there's a lot of people checking up that the company is legit. Okay. And Luno also has a great savings account, which obviously is high risk. And you need to read all the terms and conditions about that. But it is just a great company. And the great thing about Luno is it's a wallet and an exchange. Both of the things you need to buy and store your cryptocurrencies in one place. Okay. Now, if you are anywhere else in the world and you don't have access to Luno, a good other company is Binance to look at. So Binance is one of the biggest like crypto exchange companies. They allow you to buy and sell pretty much any cryptocurrency out there, or most of them. And so if you're looking for the bit of like the smaller cryptos and stuff like that, go have a look on them. But yeah, so, and then also thirdly, you have the EC10 platform on EasyEquities. So the EC10 token is pretty much, it's like an ETF for cryptos. So it holds different types of cryptocurrencies and you can buy the token and then you have a share in that. So a lot of other countries have a lot of regulations that don't allow them yet to have ETFs in cryptocurrency. So for instance, Canada now recently allowed an ETF in cryptocurrency, which was a big thing for them. But I mean, EasyEquities have had this, it was first the DCX10 coin, now they call it the EC10 coin, but it's pretty much the same thing. And definitely go have a look at that if you want to have a more spread out investment. The only thing with that is you don't technically own cryptocurrency, you own the ETF or the package or the coin of the pretty much, yeah. So if you want to buy directly into coins, go look on an exchange like Luno or Binance. Now, what do you do once you have your coins? Okay, you need to put it somewhere. So there's a lot of terminology. You get a soft wallet, you get a hard wallet, you get like a cloud intermediate type wallet, I don't know. But yeah, any case, the crux of it is a hard wallet is pretty much not connected to the internet at all. It looks like a little flash drive. You can buy it. They call it like the Nano S, or like you get different types, but it's like a flash drive. So what you do is you put your cryptocurrencies like API key on there, and that then is disconnected from the internet, meaning no one can hack it or anything or steal it. But the dangerous part about that is if you're a lost scope like I am sometimes and you lose that thing, it is gone. You can't phone a bank, you can't phone someone to get your cash dollar back. So that is probably one of the biggest risks to a lot of people holding cryptocurrencies, is the fact that if you had to pay someone, you can't phone the bank and be like, sorry, I paid the wrong person, get my money back. No, because you can't phone a GPU running in Denmark somewhere in an ice cold area and be like, hey, computer, give me back my stuff, you know? No. So you have to be savvy, you have to be cognizant, and you have to be vigilant about what you do. Then you get a soft wallet. So a soft wallet is something that is on a platform. So like Luno has a soft wallet. And then what they do is you have a wallet on your phone, you get an API code, you get a recovery code, okay? So the advantage about a soft wallet is that if you do lose your password, you can opt for 2 options. You can either allow Luno to store your safe word or your like safe line, and then they can post it so it's physically printed out, kept in a vault, and then you can get that back and get access to your wallet. So it's a bit more safe if you're lost score. You can also opt for the option where you can't do that, and then it's just dangerous, obviously, if you lose your crypto. That's why there's a lot of Bitcoin, for instance, held up in wallets that people just lost their passwords to, and now they don't know where it is, okay? So, but in any case, so that's pretty much the crux of it. I know it is crazy. If you guys have any other questions, drop them down. But yeah, just one last thing, I mean, if you go look at the research that ARK has done, they looked, for instance, if every single company on the S&P 500 had to invest 1% of their cash balance into Bitcoin, they estimate that the price of Bitcoin will rise by another $40,000. Okay, that's like a 10x growth. Okay, it is crazy. So you got to look at the adoption rate of things and not be left behind. Okay, so do your due diligence. Look at the coins you want to invest in. Look at the wallets. Look at the tech behind it. It's really not so difficult. I hear so many people saying like, no, how can you believe in something that doesn't exist? Like there's no physical value to it. I'm like, mate, like, do you know how fiat currencies and stuff like that work? Like, I don't really think they do, but equip yourself, go and understand how crypto works. I mean, I've really dumbified it. If I had to explain to you exactly how everything works, this would become like a 30-minute video. But now you know the basics of it and you can use it to your advantage. Cryptocurrency is definitely part of our future, in my opinion. And I feel like Bitcoin was the starter and it's the king. So that one will probably be always there. There's a lot of random small coins. Like, okay, yes, Dogecoin, it started off as a joke, okay? And it's based on memes. Like it doesn't... So what I should probably also add is cryptocurrencies have an inherent task to do. So for instance, Bitcoins is to do transactions. Litecoin is the same. It's just Litecoin will have more coins in circulation than Bitcoin. And also Bitcoin is the OG. And for instance, Ethereum is smart contract approval. So what they do is, you know, whenever you're on an app, you do the T's and C's or you have to sign contracts and stuff, all those contracts have to be monitored, checked and signed by lawyers and people checking those things. Where now you have a system approving and checking all those smart contracts. So every time a smart contract gets approved or something, you have Ethereum running through that. So every cryptocurrency should be pegged to a task that they are doing. And then you get some companies like, or coins like Dogecoin that just doesn't really do much. So that's why, like for instance, Binance, the exchange that I told you about, they've got their own coin, BNB, which is Binance Coin, and that pretty much runs their system. So you hold a coin that runs Binance system. So the more people use Binance and exchange cryptocurrencies, the better the coin does. So it's like a circular loop, which is great. A lot of people always are scared that it's too late. It is not too late. If you do your due diligence, you get in on the right time and you use this. I personally feel that it's probably going to be too late to get in the future, but you're going to have to, because it's going to be the means of payment. So it's just so great because it's decentralized. It's not like our government, even though, like for instance, South Africa's government is trying very hard to regulate or like to get their finger on the pie and tax it and get pieces out of this, but they're gonna struggle. Like the chances of them getting that right is slim, and we don't want them because they stuffed up the South African rand. So yeah, any case, there is the worry about the big thing about the amount of energy cryptocurrencies use, or the like Bitcoin industry uses. They did a study now and showed that it uses more than like, I think like Argentina or somewhere, like the whole country's like energy to supply. But I feel like someone to have a proper comparison, you need to go take all the banks in the world, because cryptocurrency or Bitcoin is a worldly currency. So they took all the Bitcoin mining power in the world and evaluated. Go take all the banks, someone should do that, and take all the banks, their energy use, their brick and mortar use, and actually collect that and compare it, because I'm pretty sure it'll also be a very big, humongous number, considering the amount of brick and mortar offices they have, all their processing power and stuff. So yeah, a lot of people try and villainize cryptocurrency when it comes to that, but I'm pretty sure banks have the same footprint, or not more. I might be wrong, but hey, nothing stops you from moving your crypto miners over to renewable energy, okay? It's just, but again, it's a sign of people just trying to shoot cryptocurrency's legs off because they are upset that they didn't get in on the train ride, okay? And they feel it's too late. But in any case, I'm getting carried away from myself. But so cryptocurrency is amazing, okay? And I love it, but it's still up to you to go make a decision whether you want to get in or not. I'm not telling you to do it. I'm telling you to go have a look at it, because it definitely is a part of our future, in my opinion. If you guys have any more questions about cryptocurrency, because I know it is quite daunting and it's crazy, drop them down in the comments box, and I'll try and make a follow-up video if there is any questions or something. But otherwise, be happy, okay? And then stick around for the post-Tesla liquidity. Hit like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Thank you. Okay, quickly, Tesla bit in it. Okay, so something that happened, which I feel is vastly underlooked at the moment, is the fact that Tesla is considering to build a manufacturing plant in India. So to give you an idea, India is the third largest transport polluter in the world. So that means their transport industry is the third largest polluter in the world. So Tesla, which combats pollution, is moving into a country that is riddled with it. So what better opportunity to have such a big impact and to see the change that it can do than India? Okay, so just think about it. If you're the third largest polluter and the whole point of Tesla is to get rid of pollution by having EV vehicles, there's quite a lot of market you can grab. Okay, so just putting it out there. And then obviously Tesla that bought cryptocurrency, they made the interest or the increase they made in Bitcoin's growth by just investing 8% was more than their like past 14 years revenue or something. I don't know. But now obviously you get bears that say like this is such a bad company because how could they make more from Bitcoin than like selling cars, so they're bad at selling cars. I'm like, how retarded could you be? Okay, if the company makes a good company decision to make money from Bitcoin, then it's a good company. Okay, it's like saying if a company sells people air, I mean, the people are stupid enough to buy air from a company, but the company is doing well because they're selling air. But now people are like, no, it's a horrible company. Like like they couldn't even like make money from selling other stuff. They had to sell air. And I'm like, but the company is making money from it, so that means it's a good company. Okay, since when has your operations been bad if you make money from? I don't know. I always try and figure out these people, but they just boggle my mind, and it's just stupid. Like, Tesla made a good decision, and now they can do even more with that money. Like, I just dumb. Okay, but yeah. Anyways, thank you guys.